Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
What up, SBF
Gang.
It's your favorite couple. It's your girl, Ieisha Renee.
It's your man, Vashon V. Mellow.
And as you can see from the title, this is Relationships Q&A. These topics, these questions that we have are going to be for people that are dating, engaged, married, whatever. Or even if you're feeling somebody. So this is for everybody. And we're going to be cutthroat honest with our opinions. We ain't no marriage counselors. No, we ain't been married for thousands of years.
And we ain't perfect.
Oh, we far from perfect.
So stop comparing your relationship to us. A lot of people do that.
Never compare your relationship to somebody else's relationship. Now, you can look at somebody else's relationship, all that goes, and take advice from it, but don't compare your relationship to somebody else's because you're two different people. So what works for us might not work for you.
And everybody have different struggles. So do y'all, and be happy.
And be
you
happy.
Understand?
That's it. So we're gonna be for real honest, and it's gonna be our opinions on everything. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it.
Exactly. Don't be an a-hole.
For real, don't come on here with these rude
Oh my
comments.
God, they're not Dr. Phil.
We not trying to be
none of that. We're just trying to just go ahead and tell y'all from our perspective, okay? What
How
you
we
do with
feel.
your time, your life, that's on you. And for the people that mess with us, the SBF gang, we just trying to shed a little light on y'all situations and trying to get y'all prepared for the future relationship that y'all about to head in. Because love is coming your way.
So you're a psychic now.
So what? I'm a prophet.
Okay, y'all. So let's get straight into this video.
Yes, let's dig in it.
So crazy. Okay, so these questions that we got they were emailed to us by some of our subscribers, and out the blue, we haven't even we say at the end of our videos, give us ideas on what to do, and so we just got randomly different people emailing us questions to do about relationships and marriages. So we're just going to randomly select which ones we want to do. And the first question we're going to do, it says, never let your spouse pay for a crime that an ex committed.
Yes, that's a very strong one, because when you're going through a tough relationship and you pretty much move on to somebody new, you still have a lot of that poison that damaged the old marriage or relationship in your system, whether you like it or not. So you can literally get caught up in lashing out or talking to your new mate the exact same way that you just recently talked to somebody that you have a lot of issues with. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. A lot of people feel like that. Oh, you don't want to be with that person, he's bad. No, that's not it. I mean, that person been through something. It's been damaged.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you're willing to be patient. And that right there goes to tell you if that person is meant for you or not. Because if you've been through hell and back, and that person is patient with you and they can see the good inside you, then that's the one for you.
Yeah.
You know? And I mean, I guess me and Ieisha pretty much had the similar situation with both of us. Even though I pretty much came out of a marriage. I was divorced, and then I met her, and a lot of the issues I had with my ex-wife, I found myself talking to her the same way, addressing certain situations the same exact way. And I'm like, well, I had to check myself. Even my mama told me, she's like, boy, that is not your ex. You just met her. You have to do things totally different. But at the time, it was not that easy. It was hard because you spend years of the same cycle, and then you just try to just automatically just switch it up. It doesn't happen overnight, man. It takes time. So you can come from, I just like saying a person that came out of prison trying to readjust to the population. It takes time. They automatically gonna be still institutionalized, shell shock, just used to crazy chaos. So it takes time for you to retrain your mind, retrain your heart. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's based on the mate. If that mate has patience and understand you, you know, and that's what it really boils down to.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel the same way, 100%. But even if you say, okay, what if I wasn't with this person for years, and you have like back-to-back exes that cheated on you, and you only dated them for, you know, a year or a couple of months, some people can still be, you know, burned by that. Like, oh my God, every man I date cheat on me, or every woman I date cheat on me. I'm over it. And when you go into a new relationship, you still treat them the same way. And that situation is like, no, you ain't spent years with this person, but you're so used to trying something new, and they do the same stuff. Like they bring up the same red flags and everything, but it's hard. But you just gotta go into every relationship with a clean slate. You can't, you just can't. You can't stone this new person for the crimes your ex committed. Like, if this dude, okay, say your ex, the girl, male or female, went out all the time, sneaky, hiding their phones, and then you find out they was cheating. But then you get into a new relationship, they're doing the same thing, but they're not doing the same thing. Meaning they are out all night, but maybe they're not really doing anything. There's a lot of people that maybe he got, I don't know, like what is an example? People can go out, like, okay, we skate. There's a lot of people that don't understand what we do. I've tried to conversate with people before my husband, and they don't understand. Oh, you skating till 5 in the morning? That ain't happening. You out there, right? You out there with other men, and then they call you. It's loud in the background. You can't talk, and then you're not getting
people in the background.
You're not getting to the room till the sun up, because after you skate, you in the parking lot talking. Then you going to go get something to eat, and then you go to the hotel. You ain't going to sleep until like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's hard to believe. It really is. Like, who does that? But it's the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth. Like, you know.
It's the truth. So if you had somebody that was doing that and they were cheating, they were staying out all late at hours and coming up with bogus excuses. But when you get with somebody else, it kind of sounds like the same outline. But in all reality, they're not doing anything. You can't stone this person for that. It's hard. Trust me. I know.
Everybody deserves a clean slate.
Yes.
At the end of the day, no matter what, you cannot hold somebody accountable for what your ex done to you. That person has anything to do with it. They was not there with y'all. They didn't lay in bed with y'all. They didn't go through none of the stuff with y'all. So, cut them some slack. Stop being hard on people. You know what I'm saying? So, cut all that tough talk. All y'all, these tough people that always seem to end up single because y'all too hard and tough. Chill out.
Too hard and tough trying to stone somebody.
Chill out. I know that sign. Look, stuff can all be seen very similar, but it's not that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
your ex did it, don't mean the next will.
Everybody don't operate exactly the same. All men ain't the same, so shut up.
All women
ain't the same, so shut up.
Right.
Please stop saying that.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh,
there's a lot of them.
All men are dogs. All women are hoes. No, it's
all
not.
The ones you obviously attracted because you go after the same people with the same traits. That's the problem.
Switch it up. What you do for the new year? You lie to yourself every year anyway.
Right.
I'm gonna start off this year right.
For real.
So look, 2018. How about this? If you keep on having failed attempts at relationships, how about just switch up the total do? If you used to dating thugs and gangsters and robbers and stuff, go get you a Harvard geek or something. But the only way you can do that is if you switch yourself up.
Yeah, I was just about to say that you gotta change yourself.
You gotta change yourself, and you ain't gonna approach nobody with a good head on their shoulder with that old ratchetness. And fellas, you can't approach no chick hopping out of Mercedes with your pants sagging. Come on, man.
Yeah, y'all, like a lot of the times people be complaining about what these failed relationships, and it's not my fault, it was their fault. But that's your problem. You don't want to look at yourself. Stand in the mirror. Really look at yourself and what's the cause of. There are some people that are really genuine, and then they get taken advantage of, and they exes really just dog them and whatever. But most cases, you be the
look
reason.
Look in the mirror,
why.
like when Michael Jackson said in that song, I'm starting with me. Yeah. Start with yourself. Anyway, man, we drugged that one on long. Anyway, we ran with the song.
On to the next question, guys. is. So it's, should spouses tell one another every time someone makes a pass at them?
What y'all think?
Do you think?
Should you?
I would say no. I feel like the time you should tell your spouse is somebody trying to come on to you, if they are blatantly trying to come on to you after you done told them, hey, I'm married, that, and if they're still trying, being disrespectful, then like me and my husband, we're best friends. So yeah, we think it's funny. Like, so we would tell each other. But I'm not going to be like, oh, such and such said this, oh, such and such said this. That's going to be just like annoying.
It's a bit much. I mean,
it's like a lot of people like to push that jealousy button on their spouses, though. I noticed that. A lot of people like to say that, oh, such and such.
Yeah. I think when a person constantly tell you every time somebody make a pass at you, it's because they're trying to let you know that people are still checking for me, and I can be back on the market at any time. Yeah. And I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah, they got a wonder now.
Yeah, they got a wonder now. Obviously, they love the attention, because if you know what I'm saying, like, I don't sit there and tell my wife every single time somebody make a pass at me or say slick stuff.
Because I'm crazy.
And it's pointless. Why would I look? I'm the type, I like to protect my wife's feelings. I like to protect my wife's emotions. So I would not sit there and bring every stupid little thing to her. To me, it's stupid and childish. You know what I mean? So,
I got my emotions is high.
That too. But
wait, don't agree.
But you know, I'm not about to sit there. Oh, baby, guess what? Today I had a good day. But guess what happened? Some chick grabbed my ass.
No. That I need to know. If they get physical, okay, that's different. Because if they touch you, all right, then I'm coming for them. Yeah. Because what if I say, hey, I don't tell you about this man that just grabbed my titty?
Well, see, that's a different situation, because that's a different scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you scratch your head. It's the same thing. Now, if somebody touches you inappropriate, then you definitely tell your spouse.
Maybe so. At this point, like I said, it's a person that just have some stuff. When a person constantly bring it up, that's a big sign.
They like the attention.
They love the attention, and they got self-esteem issues. They obviously they're basically telling you, read between the lines. Everything has an underlying sentence. Okay, they basically saying that, oh man, this person is giving me compliments that you ain't giving me.
Yeah, you don't tell me I look good no more.
Like I'm loving their attention. Well, you need to step your game up. So I mean, that could be a negative and a positive in that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you have to step your game up and tell your spouse a little more, because we get to the sense of familiarity and we get comfortable and we stop saying the same thing that attracted ourselves. So when they do hear it from an outside source, it does kind of like, well, damn.
Thank you.
Like, thank you. I mean, I
then
never heard that in a while.
You start conversating with the person a little too long, like, nah.
Yeah, and that's when it gets bad, because look, at the end of the day, look, it's crazy. That right there is a parasite. When you in a relationship and you trying to get your thing going, don't get me wrong, you got outside people, but a person that just come off the street out of nowhere,
it's a parasite.
Flirt with you, they gonna sell it. They gonna overshoot.
And most of the time, flashing the ring and saying I'm married doesn't do anything. Most of the time, people like that because they feel like it could be a hush hush. You ain't gonna have no ties to them, and that's perfect. Most people like people in marriages and relationships, which is very weird and disrespectful, but they do because they feel like you ain't gonna say nothing.
Right. So yeah,
parasites, stay away.
Yeah, stay away, man. But yeah, I mean, that, like, it's pointless to sit there and tell everything, man.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you just gotta be respectful and just know one thing. That person is every time they give you a compliment and you buy back into it, that's just them making a deposit. And eventually, they're gonna be able to make a withdrawal.
It shouldn't be the same person over and over.
Yeah, so yeah, if it's
that
the same person,
shouldn't be. You need to cut ties to
anybody, because you know some people just very weak minded. But anyway, yes, y'all, weak minded. So, but yes, no, we don't tell each other every time somebody makes a pass at us. It's absolutely pointless. We're not in high school,
right? Okay, y'all, we're about to find another question.
Oh, that's a good. Oh Lord. This right here, this one might hit a lot of people. A lot of y'all probably delete our channel after this.
We don't care.
We don't care. We're going to keep 100.
Okay, so the question is, have you maintained your weight since you've got into your relationship? Most of the time, nope. If you're not too fit people that are two die-hard trainers working out, doing all this stuff, most of the time when you get into a relationship, they call it relationship weight. So most of the time, people don't maintain their weight. Some people can control it to where they see it, fix it, get it together. But some people can go too far. Hello. We gained some weight.
We gained weight, y'all. We gained weight in our marriage, and we had to really get ourselves in check and realize, like, hey, man, this is... When we met, we was not checking for big people, overweight people. That was not... We're not attracted to that. So, at the end of it, look, this what it all boils down to, okay? When you're in a relationship, before you get in a relationship, when you basically courting that person, you looking at them like, man, look, they're fine, they're attractive. You going for them because they have something you're attracted to. But over time, when you get comfortable and feel like the hunt is over, you just gain all this weight and think, okay, I'm cool, I got my person. No, that's a form of selfishness. I'm going to tell you why. Because you basically, I got you because I liked you this way. But now you gain all this weight, vice versa, both parties gain all this weight. And now I got to settle for a person that I never was attracted to in the first place. And why you think a lot of cheating happens? Yeah. A lot of wandering eyes because they looking for what they saw in you when they first met you. Yeah. So, and that's why...
Let's go for men and women.
Men and women, yes. Because you met your wife, you got a six-pack, and then now you got a keg in 2-3 years, and then you wonder why when she see a six-pack come on TV or music video, she's like, damn. Okay, you can't expect your spouse to not be uncomfortable with your weight gain. Stop. Oh my God, people, stop with all this. You're supposed to love me the way I am. This is not how I met you. Yeah. Stop it. Like, why y'all just stop lying to one another and, oh, you look good like that. I love you the way you are. Stop lying. Yeah. You lying to your wife. You lying to your husband. Y'all stop lying. Like, you know what you like. You know what? Tell your husband what you tell your damn girls when he ain't around. Girl, that dude fine. Dang, she fine. Because y'all know what y'all really like, but y'all is too touchy. You don't want to hurt each other's feelings. Right. But if you tell each other the truth, it might just set you free. Yeah. People be shying away from that truth, but look.
We be honest.
Be honest with each other.
It might cut a little deep, but honestly with us, like it doesn't hurt my feelings when my husband... and he doesn't say, pick your words. Pick your words. Pick your words. Don't be rude. Don't be like, you fat and sloppy now. Hell, you fat and sloppy. It's not that. He just, we both do it the way, for us, we'll show older photos of each other. Like, oh, you fine right here. Go, just drooling over our old photos when we first met. And like, we know we gained weight. We not delusional. We know. Yeah. And then we know.
Wait, time out. We say it again? We not what?
We not delusional.
We not delusional. A lot of couples are delusional. Yeah. Oh my God, it annoys me.
We're not delusional. We know. Like, no, a lot of people might look at us and think, y'all not that big. But we know how we look when we were together. We were smaller than this.
We were very lean.
Yeah, and then see, it can be a touchy topic for some people because I know us women, when you get pregnant and you're having kids and you gain a lot of weight. Yes, that is a very, very... Look, I just had a baby and I've gained all this weight. I was 190 when I had her. I met him, I was 140.
Yeah, 140.
So when you have a baby, yeah, it's different obstacles. But when it comes to gaining weight without having a baby, the majority of the time it's our fault. We are eating that stuff. We're eating that stuff. We've become lazy. We're sitting around not burning any calories. That's our fault. We're doing this to ourselves. We're not sick. We're not dying. I'm talking about, the typical reason why people get in relationships and gain weight. And then you get mad at your spouse when you see them having a wandering eye for a chick or a man that used to look like what you used to look like. What do you expect for your spouse to not think that's attractive anymore?
Then you get mad at your spouse because they checking out. They checking for you and somebody else because you too lazy to be who you were when you met them.
And then they can't tell you the truth. They can't tell you, like, even if they come at a nice way telling you, babe, let's work out together.
Because you're fat and emotional. Straight up. You're fat and emotional.
Yeah, like, I mean, we don't have a problem with that. Like, we know, I know, like, he can tell me, and it doesn't hurt my feelings, because I know, I see my body every day, take showers, stand in the mirror, I see my body, I can't fit my clothes that I like anymore. So it's like, it's majority of the time, it's the women that take it the hard way, but there are some men that can take it the hard way, the wrong way too, and just be super emotional, but that relationship weight is serious, y'all.
It's serious, man.
You go through life. Like, majority of our weight gain came from, number one, just being happy that we found love and we're happy with each other. Number two, we went through a lot of stress.
A lot.
Like a lot. From personal to physical, from having a baby, but at first we had a miscarriage. Like, it's a lot that your body can go through and you can just gain a lot of weight. It's understanding, but what we're trying to say is you can't get mad at your spouse if they don't want to accept you for being fat. This is something you
they
decided.
never would attract the fat chicks, because if that's the case, they would have skipped over you and got that fat friend you hang with that nobody never holler at.
Right. It's the same for the women too. Like, we're not attracted to the some females are, but if you know what I mean, you meet your spouse and they're this shape. Say he is a big boy. Say you get a thick one, but then they become a thicker ones. Then you're not gonna want it that thick. You like, I like you this thick.
Yeah, you get a notorious big, and then he turned to a big Punisher, a bone crusher. You like, well, damn.
That's a little too much.
You like, whoa, dude, you a little too heavy now. You a hefty bag, boy.
You just.
But look. Bottom line. You know, keep yourself fit, man. Like, the same way you met your spouse, to do the same thing to keep them. Do not think that a person obligated to put up with you because you got in a relationship and fell off. That's just like saying you get on a job and you selling your resume, oh, I'm the beast, I'm going to kill it. You doing your thing the first couple of years, then you just go to crap.
Yeah.
Then you be a horrible employee.
Then you get fired.
You get fired. Bam.
Same thing with a relationship.
You get fired. You gotta maintain your skill set, your job. It's with anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep it up, y'all, because it's like,
get comfortable.
it's harder. Like, y'all thought it was harder to catch the fish, and no, it's harder to keep.
It's hard to keep it.
To keep it alive and keep it going, because
forever is a long time.
Yes, you got all these other parasites trying to get in. All these other good-looking women, good-looking men out here.
The single people that ain't got nobody.
They ain't got nobody, and you got. You don't do your hair no more. You don't do your makeup no more. You don't shave. You don't, you don't do stuff, and you don't take care of yourself no more. So you're getting all this weight, and you expect for your spouse to understand?
Nah, baby. We just been together. Look, let me tell you something. Look, we at the end of the day, that's where y'all have to. That's gonna bring us into the next question. But communication is key. Y'all gotta work as a team. Keep each other uplifted. You know what I'm saying? Don't get down and negative just because we being honest and uncut raw. Just lift your spouse up. Lift your mate up. Look, baby, look. This not you. First of all, don't do this. Don't basically sell it as if it's all about you. No. Just help them, make them better. And in the process, you can benefit from it. Like, look, baby, look, this is not you. You look better this way. You know what I mean? I know you look better. You even feel better because I could tell your confidence level was higher when I met you because you had more pep in your step. You was more happy, more jolly. You was on a move more. You took more pride in yourself when I met you. You know what I mean? So I want you to get back to that, but even better. And it's the same with me. So what we do, we pretty much ask each other, like, how would you like to see me? Like, what you think is a good ideal weight and body for my body type? You know, and so we talked about it. My wife was like, okay. I asked her, I said, well, I think you should lose a few pounds. She's like, I think you should gain some muscle mass. I'm like, fine. So we're going to have a little challenge probably coming up, and we're going to just challenge one another to, you know, she's going to lose a certain amount of pounds, and I'm going to gain the exact same amount of pounds that she loses in muscle, just so we can do this together and for one another. You know what I mean? Because, hey, we want to be eye candy for one another.
Yeah, that's the key. I want to be eye candy for my husband so he don't have to be wanting it elsewhere. I mean, you're human. You're going to notice a nice looking individual, but I would feel comfortable if my husband look at me and drool over me instead of drooling over these Instagram bodies and shit.
Yeah, I mean, look, what's better than looking on TV and see a 6-pack, but you can turn around and look at your
It's
spouse
right
and look at
there,
the same
right?
thing. And your spouse can really boast, be like, oh, a 6-pack?
My husband has
I got 8. What up? What up? You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
Like, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be. Instead of you look like, dang, man.
So whatever works for you and your spouse. So I would say, you know what attracted you. Well, you know what attracted you to your spouse and vice versa. So if you're not there anymore, get back to that.
Get back to
Pretty
that,
much.
man.
We're not saying 6-packs and get all slim because a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like those bodies. But whatever your spouse is attracted to is obviously what you used to look like. So get back to it.
And you wonder why a lot of stuff died down. Love life.
Yeah.
Romance.
You know.
They don't say much to you no more. I mean, to be honest, let's just be real honest right now, 100%. How can he go back and how can he or she say the same things to you when y'all first met, when you don't look nothing like that?
Nothing like it.
And then you can't say, okay, why you don't tell me I'm fine no more? I could tell you that, but I don't like to lie. So if I'm a liar, then that's cool. I'm like, okay, damn girl, you are super fine, but you gained 100 pounds. So I'll be lying to you if that's not my definition of fine, because everybody got their own definition of it. Because you got people that like 300-pound chicks and like the BBWs, and that's fine to them. Yeah. That's them. But for you, like, what's eye candy for you?
What is eye candy for you?
You know what I'm saying? So.
And then you're gonna have a lot of people that say beauty is within. But honestly, this is how I feel about that statement. You can be a bad chick or a fine man and have a messed up personality that will still make you look horrible. So that I agree with. So it's like when you're in a relationship, the person fall in love for you. True, that is 100% true. Like even if you gain a little weight, they're still gonna love you and think you're very, very beautiful. Like my husband is not the same size when I met him, but I still think he's the finest man walking. So that is still possible. But we're talking about the ones, y'all know, that goes from being super attractive, doing their hair, makeup, wearing nice clothes, smelling good, and not so whatever, all that weight. And then now you, on top of gaining all this weight, you don't do your hair. You don't get your hair cut. You don't go out no more. You don't get nice. You don't get dressed up nice no more. You walking around with stained holy shirts and stuff. That plays up. All of that in one,
made it part.
Because it's not just the weight, because you could just gain some weight and you could still keep everything else up, and people, it would still make your relationship okay. Oh, yeah. It would. But if you do, most of the time when you gaining that weight, you losing a lot of stuff with that too. So
yeah, because like, like for real, the kind of y'all little quick little give it from a scientific perspective and research, like obesity is a killer, man. Like straight up. And people wonder why they don't feel the same anymore. They don't never really take the time to realize that they gain weight. Like when you keep gaining a lot of weight, it makes you depressed. You feel bad about yourself. Yeah. You don't feel the same. Your confidence level just drop. Matter of fact, when I was in college, I did a research study and a speech for obesity. And I nailed it, man, because I talked about how obesity just kills confidence, man. Think about when you was fit. Back in high school and all, you was confident because every time you look around, somebody trying to holler at you or something, and then you gain 50, 60 pounds, and then you don't look nothing like you used to look, and nobody checking for you no more. That's stressful. Even if you a person that's faithful in your relationship, at least you want to know if you're attractive. It's like an automatic human thing. Yeah. If somebody say, hey girl, where you going?
Everybody wants to be attractive.
Everybody want to be preferred. They want to feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you checking for them so they can know that, oh, I'm still attractive, and that's just the human brain, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because when we started gaining a lot of weight, and on top of that, it's always something else going on in the relationship. Like either you're happy and then you get stressful and all that stuff. It caused a lot of tension in ourselves because I started feeling unattractive. Like I really started feeling unattractive. Like I'm not attractive. I don't look like nothing I used to look like. Can't fit none of my clothes, like, and then you lash out on your spouse, and it's just. Then you distance yourself from your spouse. That's the biggest thing. Yeah. You start distancing yourself because you start feeling icky about yourself. You like, look, I don't feel attractive like I used to feel. You start stressing yourself out, and then that can stress your spouse out because guess what? You
trying to be standoffish because you feeling depressed about yourself, but not knowing you still got an obligation to fulfill with your spouse. So you gonna sit there and sulk all day, and your spouse is not getting the love and affection that they used to get from you. Guess what? You leaving your spouse out in the cold, cause they not getting no affection. They don't know what's going on. So guess what's gonna happen? Soon as that little nice voice come in their ear or his or her ear, there you go. And then now you blaming them from cheating because you just cut them off because they don't even know why. So the basically avoid all that. It's always good to uplift one another, work out together, push each other, stay fit,
eat healthy,
stay stress free, man, for real.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So this will be our last question and
last and final.
Last one for this one, and part 2 is coming.
Fantastic Four.
Part 2 is literally gonna be coming right after this one. And
yeah, because this stuff is very
long. So we're just gonna do a part 2 right after this one. Okay, so it says, how do you calm down after an argument? This is a good one because we are completely different. When we argue, when we're different. With me, I like to just walk away. Not like walk away from it, but when it's getting like really heated and we start saying things we don't mean, I don't like to stay in that because I don't want it to keep going and we doing tit for tat, and we saying this and you saying this. And usually when you argue with someone, even the person that you love, you tend to make sure you say, you want to look like the big dog. So you want to look like, oh, I said this, I got you now. I don't like that. I hate confrontation. I just hate confrontation. Like, I don't like it. Can we just all be cool? Or if not, just go your separate ways? So when we argue, we calm down. The best way for me to calm down is to walk away. Literally walk away and clear my mind. And what I do, I don't even know if I ever told my husband, but what I do, we don't argue. Like, I don't even know. We don't. No.
Like a fucking one argument every 3 months, baby?
Yeah, but when we first got together.
Yeah, we was learning each other, and I was going through stuff. Oh, we was arguing like every few days, man.
Like, when I tell you it was bad, like I said, we're going to be real with you guys. We don't want you guys to think we super perfect. It was bad with us. Like, you got 2 different upbringings. He's from New Orleans, and I'm from Missouri. Suburban life. Hood life. Like, it's 2 different. And I have my children, his children, doing a blended family. Everything is weird. Then you going through certain things you went through with your past. So we were always like this. And when I say it was hard, but it was worth it. Obviously, we're still here.
We still here. We weathered the storm. Can you stand the rain? My throat was dry. I couldn't hit that better.
Your throat wasn't dry. You just couldn't hit that. But anyways,
I didn't take my olive oil today.
You don't drink olive oil. Anyways, y'all, like I was saying, I don't think I've ever told my husband this, but when we really get in a heated argument, it literally scares me because I don't know if did I say the wrong thing to where this is it, he's gonna leave, or vice versa, is he done? Even though our arguments never really got that far to make you want to leave, but that's how I be feeling. Like, is he gonna leave me? So the first thing I do when I walk away, I pray. Like, I don't start bashing him, going on social media, calling my friends, calling my mama. I don't do none of that. I pray about it. I pray for God to touch him, calm him, touch his heart, and I pray for him to do the same for me so we can get this anger out, because I feel like it's nothing but the devil trying to play on what we have. Because most of the time when I feel like we have a little disagreement is when we got something good going on, and then I feel like, boom, where did this argument come from? We were doing good, and out the blue, we got this going on. So I go pray, because I cannot deal with confrontation. I hate confrontation, especially when it's with someone I love. And if I love you, obviously, I deal with this one here.
Somebody else in this room with us?
Shut up. But anyways, I pray for him. Like, I pray for him, like, all the time. But when we arguing, I literally sit and pray. I cry, pray. It's been a couple of times to where I would go in another room, lock the door, and just woosah and pray. Or I'll leave the house and drive around the corner to the park or just up the street and just sit in the car. I've done that. Because I think it's, you know, if you got two bullheaded people in a relationship, you're always going to be like this. And then the situation can explode every single time. So we balance each other out very, very well. And I think the way I handle it, he didn't understand it because I don't think he was so used to someone walking away. He was used to someone going back with him. Yeah. And that's not how I am. I'm like, I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you, and I love you too much to say anything hurtful. So I'm going to walk away. He don't understand me walking away. Where you going? Da, 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 da. Of course. Like, what are you doing? Where are you leaving? We're talking. But when it's that heated, the best thing to do, if you won't shut up, I'm going to shut up and I'm leave. And I'm always the one to shut up and leave. Always.
Somewhat.
No, it's not somewhat.
Somewhat.
When have you shut up and left?
I just be quiet.
Ooh, I thought we was being honest.
Well, I do be quiet. Well, you have no idea. Sometimes you be doing a lot of stuff talking crap and I just don't say nothing.
Oh, y'all, we first got together.
Unless you say something to make me really mad, then I'll just go ahead on and have to give not a piece of my mind, my whole mind.
No, it's majority of the time. He's very outspoken. Yes, you are.
I'm like DMX when I get mad. I'm like, hey.
No, for real. He's very outspoken. Yeah. How do you calm? Like, how do you calm?
I calm by just saying what I gotta say, and I go listen to a bunch of rap music. Like, literally, like, that's what I used to do. Like, I used to go, when we lived in these apartments, the apartment was too small for me to escape anywhere, so I just used to go chill in my car for about 2 hours, listen to a bunch of music, you know, because music is like my therapy. It helps me, like, crazy as it sounds, like, some of the most rawest music helped me get through a lot, you know. I just listen to music, like, music. You know, I do pray. I pray, listen to music. That's my two go-tos, man. Say a quick prayer, like, Lord, you know, to help me be a better man, a better father to my children, you know, better husband to my wife. And then I just listen to some music, and then, you know, I calm down. You know, I calm down pretty fast. And one thing about it, I don't stay mad long. Not at all, man. It just, at the moment, I be real hot-headed. Then I calm myself down, and I'm good.
Yeah, he doesn't stay mad long, which used to irritate me because I want to be mad. Let me be mad.
I be getting over stuff so fast, and then she still be trying to hold on to that little
because some of the stuff be irritating me because we'll literally have a disagreement or argument, and then literally a second later he'll come back playing. And I always tell him, I don't like you. You is not my friend right now.
And I literally force myself on her until she just give in.
Yeah.
I would not let up. I'm like, look, we not about to be mad. So you're gonna have to deal
like,
with
let me at least express why I'm mad.
Nope.
Like he does not what he does, because when he'll come back, I tell him why. Like, if it's him at fault or if it's me at fault, you know, we'll express that. But most of the time we will. And this is all speaking about from the past, though, like how we used to be, because now we don't go through this anymore.
Yeah, we literally, like, we truly old at heart. Like, when it comes to marriage, we both old school. Like, we follow a lot of old school principles, so, like, we really, like, are young, but we are, like, a seasoned veteran couple. Like, I'm telling you, like, we don't have all these childish little situations a lot of couples still struggle with.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us, you know, a strong team, you know, because I don't know how, we just overcome a lot of little stupid obstacles. It's logical to us.
Because we
don't put too much thought in that like that.
I think we really do think like, okay, we only have one life to live. And this is all we have. We can't go back and rewind, redo anything. So why stay mad or why argue over something when the next day you're going to be all up under me? Like, I feel like it's pointless. Like, if you with your spouse, you love your spouse, that's who you're going to be with, then act like it.
Exactly. And what, you going to get mad every time somebody make you mad and going to move on?
Yeah, like, you just have to deal with it.
Oh, you're mad? Oh, go and get a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
You will never get nowhere
He's
like
not
that.
perfect, I'm not perfect, we're not perfect. Like, so it's like either some stuff you can have you can have emotions about, you know, especially us women. We are women, especially at the time of the month. But it's not that serious.
Right, it's not. And most of it, I think we have a pretty laid back marriage because, you know, we have experience, you know. Before I met her, you know, she already had 2 children.
Yeah.
You know, she had 2 children. She been through a lot of stuff with relationships. She haven't been married before.
No.
But I have. I got married when I was 21 years old. I got married young. So I learned a lot of do's and don'ts pretty early, man. So now I'm on my second marriage to where, you know, I applied everything I've learned, all the mistakes I've made, you know, all the stuff that, you know, happened to me within my marriage, you know, with my ex. I just basically used all that, and then I built off it. I said, okay, well, you know, I've been through what I've been through with my ex, so I'm going to try to be better from that, you know. I'm going to just, even though, you know, I was hurting from a lot of stuff that she done to me, and I just felt like I couldn't even point the finger up or even focus on what she done. That has nothing to do with what I'm about to go into. I'm about to be married to a whole new woman. What my ex done to me don't even apply anymore. I have to take what I've learned and the stuff I did to hurt my ex and all that, and use all that stuff as ammunition, you know, not to do it to my new wife, you know. I had to, you know, I mean, that's what it's all about, man. Just being better, being strong, and just having, we both have experience, and that's exactly probably why, you know, we in the position we in now. We just a laid back married couple, you know. But yeah, I can talk about this all night long. So we can
talk
stop,
about
you know?
marriage and relationships all day long. That's why we decided to start this relationship Q&A part 1 and on, because this is what we really like to talk about. So we are going to stop this video here, and we're going to pick up with part 2. So make sure you like this video,
comment,
and subscribe to our channel. SBF gang. And we out.
Peace.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.